on the extent of the damage. Comox Valley residents will soon be forced to turn the taps to a trickle. Stage 3 restrictions are about to come into effect. It's all because of the lack of rain and no snowpack, something we've been reporting on for weeks. But now BC Hydro is about to decrease the flow from Comox Lake to unprecedented levels. Dean Stoltz reports.
Water levels in the Comox Lake Reservoir don't look too bad, but this is about as high as you'll see it this summer because the inflows to the lake from the surrounding mountains have now slowed to a trickle.
End of last week, we have about 1 cubic meter per second coming out of this reservoir, and the previous record was 10 back in 2009, so it's a significant change.
So with such little water coming into the lake, BC Hydro will now be reducing the amount it lets out through the Comox Lake Dam into the Puntledge River to the lowest level it's ever seen, 8.5 cubic meters a second.
Well, we've been to 8.5 cubic meters per second a few times in the past, but usually that's at the end of the summer, not at the beginning. And the next stage is to go down further, and we've never done that before in 52 years. So it's a really challenging situation.
One main concern is to have enough water to let down the river for fish migration in September and October. So for water users of the Comox Valley Regional District water system, that means Stage 3 restrictions are likely coming into effect by the end of the week.
Stage 3 water restrictions means no automatic sprinkler system. So people that have their sprinklers on an irrigation system are going to have to turn them off. And at that point, it's hand watering only, and only during the hours that you're allowed to water.
There simply needs to be enough water for domestic use and fire protection. Courtney fire crews responding to a tree on fire today, a sign that the dry weather could lead to wildfires and extensive water use. So if by the end of the summer you still have a green lawn, you probably weren't following the rules, right?
That would be a great indication, and I think what we're really starting to say loud and clear right now is brown is beautiful, and I think that the green lawn is going to be a sign that you aren't actually going to be that proud of by the end of the summer.
BC Hydro says as a last resort it will look at dredging in front of the dam to allow more water out.
Well, there is another sign that temperatures have been sizzling hot.